In this video we're going to have the Samsung UN43RU7100FXZA review. We will have a detailed look on the various features this product possesses. This video will help you decide whether this television is perfect for your needs. We provided a link on the description to give you the best prices on the market right now. As one of Samsung's affordable TV offerings for 2019, it'll likely prove to be one of the better choices throughout the year for non-fussy shoppers who want a solid TV at a decent price, but it's not exactly poised to sweep cinephiles off their feet. In fact, if you're shopping for a 4K/HDR TV that really pops, the RU7100 will probably underwhelm you. It just doesn't get super bright, even in HDR. That said, the RU7100 manages to deliver dependably decent picture quality regardless of content, and crucially, all 6 sizes in the RU7100 series lineup are competitively priced. As the year progresses, there's a good chance we'll be recommending the RU7100 to readers who are looking for an affordable 4K offering with decent chops, especially if the price comes down. With that in mind, there are comparable TVs that cost far less, and the shortcomings of those TVs are easier to swallow due to their lower costs. The RU7100 doesn't offer the type of premium connectivity suite you'd find on the back of a higher-end TV, but if you're not a hardened AV enthusiast, you'll probably be set with these inputs. 3x HDMI 2.0, 1x ARC, 2x USB 2.0. Component, LAN Ethernet port, RF input, optical audio output. I'll cut right to the chase. For the most part, the Samsung RU7100 performs well in the critical areas of contrast, color, and motion. From a contrast standpoint, standard content looks great. The TV is capable of deep blacks and relatively bright highlights. Its color output, too, falls squarely in the range of acceptable to good, though the RU7100 isn't able to pump out the type of rich, saturated colors we've seen from higher-end TVs. And, even though my eyes couldn't handle the woozy, rubbery look of Samsung's motion smoothing software, they also weren't able to detect the degree of judder that often plagues low-end and mid-range TVs. For people with a dedicated streaming device, Samsung's smart platform will be an afterthought, something to engage with occasionally but whose features are mostly redundant. But if you're relying on your next TV to have a robust, user-friendly smart experience, the RU7100 might not be that TV. The Smart Hub works as you'd expect. Press the home button on the remote to pull up a row of shortcuts, then select the apps icon to introduce a row of recommended apps. From here, you also have the option to dive into the dedicated apps landing page and customize the smart experience even further. It's a basic system with basic functionality, albeit one that feels cluttered and, at first, hard to navigate. Additionally, once you acclimate yourself to the ins and outs of Samsung's smart platform, its sluggishness never fully goes away. Although the RU7100 sports relatively impressive contrast for TVs in this price range, the good looks begin to fade the further you move away from the center of the TV. At even a slightly off-center angle, the picture's brightness begins to drop. Move further to either side, and eventually shadow details will flatten out and content will suffer greatly. This is especially important to remember if you're considering a 65 or 77-inch version of the RU7100, since big TVs are often the centerpiece of group viewings. The Samsung RU7100 is a great option for people who need a new TV this year but would rather not spend a premium on high-end performance or unnecessary bells and whistles. That said, you could land this type of performance for far less than the cost of the RU7100. Where to buy? You can get the Samsung UN43RU7100FXZA through the link below in the description. We have checked to ensure those are the best price in the market right now. Thanks for watching.